Earth's ocean is a vast and mysterious place. Its area covers over 360 million square kilometers and has a volume of approximately 1.3 billion cubic kilometers. It harbors the habitat of about 230,000 known species, and every day new species are being discovered. It is estimated that there are over 2 million marine species that may exist in the ocean. For many generations, the ocean has been an important source for human resources. Humans have used the oceans for activities such as fishing, mining, recreation, exploration, and traveling in the past. Only in recent years have we been able to see the damage caused by human activity. Pollution, climate change, overfishing, and the destruction of habitats are key causes to the ocean's suffering. As we uncover and realize the type of damage we have dealt, we have begun to feel the need to protect this priceless asset. Marine reserves are dedicated to managing, preserving, and conserving key areas of the ocean. These protected areas ban harmful activities such as fishing, dumping, and mining from further destruction of the aquatic ecosystems, and allow these environments to recover over time.
Ecosystem protection. What we're trying to do is create conditions for recovery from past impacts and harm done by people. They protect the full spectrum of wildlife, from the smallest microbes to the largest mammals and fish.
The ocean was once seen by humans as an endless source of food, although with the combination of fishing and the advance in technology, demands of a growing population as well as greed has caused devastating effects on aquatic environments. The use of unjust fishing techniques such as bottom trawling has demolished many ecosystems and has left many habitats in ruins, forcing the affected marine species to relocate or collapse. Many species are also accidentally caught as bycatch and are usually dead or dying when disposed of. In the past few decades, we have started to see the emerging effects of our damage. Such effects include the drastic decline in targeted fish populations and the bulldozing of aquatic habitats. The need for reserves is obviously clear in our current state of aquatic ecosystems. There is much debate about whether reserves are geographically placed correctly and if their location actually benefits the fragile ecosystems. Current protected areas are generally located close to the coast, and they have proven to show signs of recovery, but mainly help localized species and disregard migrating species. Many larger species of fish and marine animals migrate thousands of kilometers over the span of their lives, and once out of the boundaries of a reserve are no longer protected from harm. Marine reserves would need to be linked globally and be placed in certain areas such as migration routes to have a more profound effect on these species. Another debate about marine reserves is the management behind them. Many reserves don't completely protect their habitat and some forms of destructive activities are still legal. Above this, some humans still manage to deal damage to protected areas as the reserves are of vast size and aren't easily accessible for patrol. The Coral Sea Reserve is based off the coast of Queensland, Australia. The reserve covers an area of 990,000 square kilometers and its boundary lies 1,100 kilometers from the coast. 507,000 square kilometers of the Coral Sea Reserve is classified as no-take zone. No-take zones prohibit all types of destructive activity, and in many countries such as New Zealand have seen an increased abundance and size of invertebrate species within the area. Some scientists believe that there wasn't enough research prior to releasing the plans for the Coral Sea Reserve's no-take zone, and fear that the chosen zone is under little threat compared to other parts of the reserve being targeted by fishing or mining. When the concept of marine reserves first emerged, many groups were against the plans. Lobby groups such as commercial fishermen first believed that the plan to build marine reserves was just a thinly veiled attempt to put them out of business. Although, recent studies have shown that marine reserves actually help commercial fishermen in the long run rather than hinder them, by always maintaining a steady adult population for harvest. Off the boundaries of the protected areas, fishermen are still able to catch fish due to the spillover effect. With these results, fishermen have changed their views towards the reserves and are now pro-reserve. As the animals inside the reserves are protected from harm, they are allowed to mature and breed without disruption. As the population increases, the ecosystem then becomes crowded, and naturally the offspring will move out of the boundaries, therefore restocking the waters beyond the protected site.
Antes de la reserva, en la zona aquella prácticamente se quedó sin pesca ninguna. porque aparte echábamos trasmayo, echábamos nasa de pescado y vamos, prácticamente ya se acabó con todo. Y después de la nasa, que hacía por lo menos 15 años, que prohibimos todo el tema de trampa a nivel aquí del Hierro, y hicimos la reserva justo cuando se prohibió, se hizo la reserva. Pues a partir de los 5 años más o menos se empezaron a ver alevines de todas clases de especies, y hasta que hoy en día, vamos, pesca a los alrededores de la zona integral donde se puede pescar, y está el pescado, hay bastante pescado, vamos, y se nota que se ha probado toda la zona que hay.
These results have inspired the
There's a large number of opinions when it comes to building marine reserves. It has the potential to change lifestyles and take jobs away from people, but at the same time can provide and sustain work. They can drastically improve the ecosystem and allow them to recover, but also need a lot of money to maintain. Not everyone can be satisfied with these decisions, but something has to be done. Marine reserves can be seen as a stepping stone for the conservation and preservation of our oceans.